Hey family, hello butterfly family. Welcome back to my channel. As you see, I am doing a flashback numerology reading on the one and only Summer's Well. She goes by also Summer Moon Utah Well from Tennessee. She's from Hoskins County in Tennessee. Way back in 2021, this child had became very popular when it comes to the true crime community with the bloggers as well as with us, energy readers, psychic, medium, whatever you want to call us, okay? We really had fallen in love with this beautiful 5 years old um, cute little girl, blonde head with blue eyes. It was just something about Summer. I love that wild streak in her. You could tell she was very rebellious. From the perspective of free spirit, that's the word I want to use. You could tell she was very free spirit and had that wild like nature about her and innocent. Okay, very innocent. And she lived with her mom, Candace, and her father's Don, and her three brothers, and they stayed way up on the hill, in this small little cute little home, and a home that was surrounded by dogs, and they had a lot of dogs. And her grandmother, um, let me say this, her grandmother, her mother's mom, lived also on the property on the side, living in a camper. So, for those that don't know, I'm just doing a quick review, okay? So, on this particular day, I think someone had went missing on June the 14th or the 15th, okay? Way back in 2021. So, it's sort of considered a cold case, all right? So, anyway, during this time, Summer, according to her mother, Candace, okay? According to Candace, the narrative her mom put out there, her mom and her mother, Summer's mother and grandmother were outside on this particular day, and Summer was with them, okay? And her mom, according to Candace, they were planting flowers, I believe. And the mom told, I think Summer wanted to go inside, with, play with her brothers or whatever. So according to the mom, Summer went back in. But anyway, while the mom was outside with the grandmother, and they're outside, but they're like sort of like on the side of the home. All I know is when the mom went to go check up on, her children, and she noticed Summer was nowhere around. Okay, and so there you have it. Basically, they saying that the family believes she may have been abducted or taken down a hill behind her home while her mother and grandma were planting flowers. Okay, that's the narrative. That's the narrative right there. Okay, so I've done like several readings on Summer's Well and a host of other readers because we were really, Summer Energy was really tugging at us as far as, she wanted to be found, okay? And as well as she wanted her story to be told. So anyway, I've done a reading on Summer. I've done several on Summer. I done reading on her father and her mother. But anyway, this right here is not based on a reading. I'm doing numerology. Now, when it comes to numerology, the way I look at it, numbers don't lie and energy don't lie either. Numerically, these numbers will tell a story, okay? They will tell a story. I always say it depends on how you're moving out here. Just like, us readers can say things about an individual when it comes to future events. Nothing is set in stone. Everything really depends on how you're moving. You may leave that reading and continue things as you been, okay, on that same path. that you being on, well, that energy is going to follow you, okay? But you can always renew your mind and change and get off that path that you're on, okay? Even though the energies will, follow you, but it's like the energies. Basically, what I'm saying is nothing is set in stone. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. Nothing is set in stone. Everything really depends on the individual. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, and even when it comes to numerically, it just depends on what's going on with that individual. Cause numerically, you can get like, I look at numeric energies as pretty much timeless. Okay, a lot of these energies I'm going to be speaking on are going to be past, and then a lot of them will be future energies. That's going on in different timelines of that individual's life, as well as anybody that's around them, as far as how they're making them feel, or what's going on with them. I can get a little bit of that person's energy as well. So with that being said, I'm through talking. Much love to you all. Whatever you see and hear in this numerology, numeric messages concerning summer, well, it is not facts, it is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. Okay, give me a good thumbs up coming in. All right, I'm just not really getting into numerology, and I love it because it helps me when I'm doing a reading on a person, and then I go into numerology. I receive a lot of confirmation, and it also helps me to understand. When I'm doing a reading on a person, it helps me to understand what is it that I'm seeing. Okay. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started, okay? So, anyway, when it comes to Summer's Well, the first letter is S. S is 1 in numerology. Wells, the first letter in well is W. W is 5 in numerology. When I add summer, I get 26 equals 8. Okay, when I add Wales, I get 17 equals 8. So 8 is definitely very significant. Okay, but check this out. Her mom name is Candace. C is 3. But anyway, when I add Candace up, I get 17. The same thing as Wales. I get 17 equal 8. So Summer in Wales equals 8, right along with her mom Candace equals 8. And see, her mom was the one putting the narrative out there. We're going back what the mom say on that particular day as far as what jumped off with her daughter. Okay? They're saying that the father was at work. I mean, that's what he's saying. And then he ended up coming home late on that day. But anyway, Dawn, that's D. D is 4. And I add him up, I get 1. And also, that 1... equals 1 with summer as well. Okay, so 1 is significant, and 8 is significant when it comes to summer. But right now, I'm looking at the digits of 7. Okay, and then when I go into the digits of, let me say it like this. I'm looking into the digits of I'm going to start off and look into the digits of 1 and 7. I'm going to say that. And if I have time, because I don't want to make this video that long, if I have time, I'll look into the digit of 8, okay? So, had I did this back then, I feel like it would have helped me to really, get an idea of where summer could possibly be. But as we all know, with God, all things are possible. I just feel like baby girl's not with us, okay? Something terrible had happened to her, and there are those that are in the know. They know what they did, and please know nobody gets away with anything. They shall reap what they sow, and I'm sure they're having many sleepless nights. So anyway, let's get started, shall we? Remember, I'm looking into the energies of 1, well, numerically 1 and 7, okay? And then if I have time, I will look at 8 last. And as y'all see, Beautiful Summer is up there at the top, okay? So let me go ahead and get started. And I guess in June, she would be, 10 years old? Wow. If she was still with us. Wow, how time flies. All right. So, let me see. We're looking at 1 and 7. Okay, help ears to hear, okay? And I'm not adding anything to this book. Let me just say that. As you see, look. And I've been using this book. I'm only saying this because I already do people watching, okay? I've been using this book this year, okay? I've been using it this year. So I'm not adding anything to it. I don't even have any space to add. See that? And I want y'all to know I'm being transparent over here. Okay. So I'm looking at numeric 1 and 7. Church. Tank, Tank. Spouse. Push. Ground. Flat tire. Watch. Dead end. Hiding. Now, I do have here found alive. I don't know if she's trying to run from somebody or what. But for one, I do have found alive, okay, for one. It just depends on what that numeric energy is talking about as far as found alive, unless somebody was chasing her. But let's continue. Murdered. Truck. Purple. The color purple. Also the color gray and green. But I'm getting a big hit on the color purple. Wednesday. Saturday is significant. And I'm getting a hit on also on Sunday. $20. Clothes. Heart. Stomach. Northwest. And I'm also getting a hit on south. I'm getting a bit hit. I'm getting a bit for 7. I'm saying like this for 7. I'm getting northwest. Okay, and we know that equals Summers Wales 7. Okay, maybe south is because S is 1, so I'm getting south. I'm getting crooked officer. Sorrow ahead. Secretive. Will be found body. Wooded area. Doing drugs. Park. Playground. Ex-con. Criminal. Sex for sale. Laying low. Tattoos. Mother. Walks with a limp. Rocky road. Choked. Strangled. Staff worker. And many of us readers definitely we've been getting a hit when it comes to somebody from the church, okay? But I just want to say that everything's allegedly here. Staff worker. Predator. Life insurance. Dismemberment. In something. False event. Bag. Transported by vehicle. Feels trapped. Seeing someone new. Fake friend. The lovers. Case picking up. With the number 7, I'm getting suspect 3. And with the number 1, I'm getting suspect 5. So there are those that are in the know. Let me just say that. I'm getting something about clothes found. Socks found. Some kind of personal items found. And if so, you know, they're not going to tell us. Tracking location. Basement. Mattress. Cleanup area. Airport. Grandparent was drugged. Hit and run. Made a U-turn. Driving not focused. I'm getting a hit on the number 1, and I'm getting a hit on the number 6. Had no dinner. Hairstylist. False narrative. Talents. Somebody with talents. Paints. Somebody with talents and somebody that paints. Arts. Being pushed. Nature. DUI. These are some possible trees around. Elm trees, redwood trees, magnolia trees, snitch, trickster, self-sacrifice, self-sabotage, harassment, left town, wire fence, and I'm also getting a hit on wooden fence. These are just some background, like people occupations or whatever. I have here deputy. Then I have here something about legal. And I'm getting 7 warehouse. Someone was wearing gloves. With a stranger. They are being tracked. Deposit money, ATM, from the bar. Caught cheating. And let me back it up. The only thing I can think of with the caught cheating is the mom. Okay, I had to say allegedly, but when I did a reading on Candace, the mom of Summer, I was getting something about mom doing her, okay? Due to the fact she wasn't all that happy in that marriage with Dawn. But I was getting that energy with Candace doing her. But anyway, everything's allegedly. Caught cheating. Roommate. Question kids. Wife. Spouse. Traffic stop. Stress. Stroke. Here's argument. Drugs. Syringe, yeah. Slapped face, syringe, inside someone's home. Wow, baby girl's inside somebody's home. A lot of these energies could be moms or dad. You know, I don't know. I got here gentleman club, so it's somebody that goes to a gentleman club. Not genuine, very deceptive. Remodel room. Paranormal. Check the folders. Looking at documents. Somebody that's left hand. Somebody that wears prescription glasses. Mental confusion. Schizophrenia. Getting a police report. Register offender. Smoke weed. I'm getting a hit on one child. I'm getting a hit on 4 children and 5 children. So it's something to that. Police has inside knowledge. Dirty officer inside knows. Which I'm not surprised. False narrative. See, it's I got here false narrative. That falls on the mama. But the mama act like she don't know how to remember anything because, you know, back then, I don't know how she is now, but back then, you know, she was high on drugs. Stolen from someone. See that? False narrative. Remember I said someone's wealth equals 7. Let me see. Yeah, I said someone's wealth equals 7. See that? False narrative. 7. Being set up. Dad knows. Their parents knows. Their parent found out. Okay. So it said their parents found out. Fighting back. Shipping container trailers. See, a lot of this is well, I like doing numerology because it gives you some good hidden clues, okay? I'm going to read that again. Let me see. Dad knows. Their parent knows. Their parent found out. And that's 7. Their parent found out. Fighting back. Victim had no knowledge, so someone was in the dark about everything. Someone has ties to mafia gangs, period. Being moved around. Going for a run. Spell work backfired. Look-alike. Train station. Walked in. Left home their choice. And that's an interesting, train station. Because I checked out somebody's channel. I forget who it was. But you know how they be using those like devices. A voice came through saying something about train tracks. And I think train tracks came out of my reading as well. But when I heard that voice came through saying something about train tracks, that was confirmation for me. But anyway, train station, that equals 7. Running from someone. Gold mine. Seeking closure. Suspect, gray hair or salt and pepper hair. So we're looking at somebody that's older, okay? On the run, not committed. Spell work done on them. Spell work backfired. Captured. False messages online. Signature forgery. Murdered. cannot get up, trash over them, this person was deleted, falling, falling, excuse me, assassination, they were set up, meeting, cover up, agent hidden, lawsuit, man, branding tattoo, Summer was really blessed. She really was. And I feel like her future was very bright. Okay. Near wreckage parts. Near dump site. Organ harvesting. Agent in the background. Suspect connection to the higher ups. Police officer in the family. No wonder they half-assing. Okay? Because you got a police officer that's in the family. That just ain't nothing but a rabbit hole. Hospital employee. Dark web. Black market. Hospital. Sealed inside. Metal. Ooh, I'm getting so turned off, family. I'm getting so turned off right now. Now I'm wondering where the other children that has been missing in that area. And things could have been done to them. Man lured them out. So according to the spirit, a man lured baby girl out. Now I got hikers. They're pretty much somebody that's like hiking or like climbing hills and all of that. Energy harvesting. No bond with child. Revisit the scene. Patiently waiting. Get out of my way. I want the spotlight. Hungry for attention. And let y'all be the judge who that is. Accepting a dirty offer. In the closet. Gay. Devil worship. And I'm also getting for this year of 2025, we're going to hear some news concerning summer this year. I'm not going to say when, but I'm getting, big news for this year of 2025. So be on the lookout for that, family. If many of you who live in that area, if you hear anything, get back with me on this video and let me know what that news is, okay? But I'm getting concerning summer as well, big news this year, okay? I hope they find her or we get more information. I'm getting lost and found. That's one. But that big news equals 43 equals 7. I'm almost finished. Workplace affair. I want out of this marriage. Well, we not surprised when it comes to that. Drugs, sex, and lies. Caught cheating. Drug addict. Sneaky text messages. Cannot be trusted. Not happy. Not what I signed up for. Prostitution. I don't know if y'all remember, but there was an image of Summer dancing. She had a dress on, and she was dancing in front of this red barrel, and it said for sale. They had baby girl dancing in front of that damn red barrel. And a lot of us was looking at it as though, what the hell was that all about? You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of us were looking at it as though, I know good well they don't have her dancing in front of that barrel like they're trying to pimp that child. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's what they're doing. Okay, I'm just saying allegedly. Not saying that's what they're doing, but that's what it looks like. And then notice I said dark web. A lot of things, sinister things go on the dark web. Okay, people be spending their money watching some very dark, sinister things on the dark web. People that mess with children, all this, pimping children, all that mess going on the dark web. Now I'm wondering, were they, into that, uploading videos of Summer and selling on the dark web. I got here 1 for prostitute, and I got 7 prostitution. Summer equals 7. One, okay. Distance, withdrawing, almost finished. Secretly meeting up. I feel like a lot of this is bomb energy, okay? Communicating with the ex. Being recorded. Confusion at home. Abuse and fight at home. Toxic behavior. Manipulation and control. Full of drama. Want my cake and ice cream. Keeping my business private. Trauma at home. Feels restless and bored. Self-talk, why did I get married? Hearing, I told you so. Full of deception. Their beard. Crazy ex, obsessed. Obsessed, won't let go. Paying them off. Paying off witness. Wow. Let me read that again. Paying them off. Paying off witness. Walking, talking, red flag. Need counseling. Spouse/partner. Did y'all hear that? A walking, talking, red flag. Landfield. Devil. So basically the devil's in the details, okay? Life insurance. Dating. Assassination. Egotism. Partners in crime. Meeting. Wooded area. Caregiver. Suicide. Running from the enemy. Repeated visits. Hearing family court. Psyops. Around their peers. Lost soul. Empty. Separation. destroyed. Fighting back. Okay, family. I'm so turned off right now. I am so turned off right now. A lot of these details, even when I did the reading, a lot of these details didn't even come out in my reading, okay? Only so much is going to come out in our reading. Let me just say that. So lastly, okay, and what I did, I went over the numeric of 1 and also 7. Um, okay, now I'm getting ready to go over 8. Summer, her name alone is 26 equals 8. Wells, okay, the last name is 17 equals 8. And guess what? Her mother, Candace, equals 17 equals 8. Her mother, name and last name individually equals 17 equals 8. So when I'm going over the numeric of 8, you gotta, I mean, it could be talking about summer, okay, the energy surrounding summer, and also the energy surrounding the mother, okay? So keep all of that in mind. So let me go over the numeric 8, and then I'm going to end this reading, okay? If you're still with me, give me a thumbs up, okay? If many of you are following this case, jot down some of these notes. When you're watching other readers, it will make a lot of sense to you, okay? As far as the background, timelines. Let's get started. There are numeric of 8. I'm not going to go over all of it, okay? Because some of it just look too. It just. Anyway, let's get with it. Back, river, shot, shooting, tan, the color tan, Thursday, I got here 5 miles or less, 7 miles or less, 9 miles or less, or 12 miles or less. So I'm going to say either 12 or 13 miles or less. It means something. 12 or 13 miles or less. County, country, elder, so that's somebody that's older. That's somebody that's older. Genocide. Now, for me to see genocide, let's just say this: it ain't this person first rodeo, all right? It ain't this person first rodeo. But I can get genocide if it's a cop. I can get genocide if it's a police officer. I just said it, didn't I? A cop, police officer, somebody in the military. I can get genocide or serial killer, okay? But anyway, genocide. Nature park. Dumpster. And remember, we did see landfill, so somebody put something in a dumpster that made it to a landfill. Sex slave. I'm getting so pissed off, it ain't funny. Dumpster. Step parent. Drop off. Dirt road. Flowers. Being exposed. The aura word, okay? The aura word. Received money. Fake event. Oh my gosh. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. For me to see fake event, Mom, your narrative is off. It's off, or you making shit up. Allegedly. No way out. Throw away. Bored. That's the energy of longing for change, feeling quite restless. And I was getting that in the mom energy big time. Poor spending, speech stutter, child support, don't want to pay, addict, abduction. It sounded like to be some kind of scam that went to the left. What's in my drink? Front door, carried out, slide door. Recycling center, I don't like you. Pawn jewelry, someone is taking care of me. I'm not going over all of them. I'm skipping some of them, okay? I don't want to make this video that long. FBI, gas station, train tracks. A lot of these are some good clues. Hell, follow the train tracks. Hairstylist, false narrative. I'm sorry. I already said that already. Hairstylist and false narratives is 7. I went over 7 already. False incoming messages. Trying to flee. Head injury. Hiding out. Pastor. Right here, I got yes, alive. But everything's about timelines, okay? I would love for her to still be with us. Wrapped in bed sheets. Barn. Someone used gloves. Brainwash. With a grandparent. With a grandparent. Ring camera. Seen caught cheating. Cause what they call a granny? She did leave town, didn't she, and came back. Boyfriend. Arm over the neck. Question mom. Strike. Spiritual warfare. Karma. So something, whatever jumped off in the past, showed up in the present. New bed. Out on a date. Supernatural presence. Police report. Smoke cigarettes. And she does. Removed from. And it has here music artists. Local. Sunset. Rig truck. Shipping containers. Taking. Lord have mercy. Now, 1 was shipping container trailers, right? For 8, I got shipping containers. Rig truck. Taken to be sold. Drinking alcohol. Shipping. Victim knows inside knowledge. Now for 7, I got victim had no knowledge. And then for 8, I got victim knows inside knowledge. They're probably after the fact. 8, shipping. Ransom. no harm. If all this was going on, how come the mom never said anything about it? And the dad? Definitely done. How come they never said anything? If all this was going on, somebody took their child and they wanted money, ransom, benefactor, bloody top, trapped, use brick to hold body down, cannot get up, jealous female, taken out, get them alone, substance abuse, a police officer on payroll, dark rituals, company, unseen agent cover up, tires, something about the tires. I'm almost finished. You still with me? Give me a thumbs up, okay? Involved with a married man, married woman, and don't forget some of these energies are the moms, because the mom Candace equals 8 as well, okay? Whatever it takes for fame. I wonder have they moved yet? Because I'm getting something about moving in 2025. I wonder have they moved yet? Just wondering. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me see something. I'm getting like for 2026 truth revealed, that's 7, and for 2027 truth revealed, that's 8. So the year of 2026 and 2027 will be interesting concerning this case, okay? Anyway, forbidden lust, talks of separation, sex addiction, being sneaky, keeping them hidden. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting, Candace? Keeping them hidden. The one I was getting alive with her because for a period of time she probably was still with us. You know what I'm saying? I got here keeping them hidden. They are on camera. Scandals. Well, hold on. That's something else. Fake friend turns enemy. Confusion. Communicating threats. Loves to party. Yeah, we know that. full of anxiety. And I'm also getting boss daddy, CEO, and just somebody with money, with deep pockets, okay? Somebody that's hidden. Toxic. Accusations. That's the end of accusing somebody of wrongdoing. Missing person to homicide. I just said that. I just said that. Missing person to homicide. So Summer was not taken out right away. She was held somewhere. She was held somewhere first. She was not taken out right away. Missing person to homicide. That's 8. I get that in Candace and I get it in Summer also. Missing person to homicide. So she was held somewhere. And remember, in somebody's home. 8, hidden. Trapped. Accomplice. So somebody had help. Question, family member. Party. Legal proceedings. Child custody. And we know that to be true because the 3 boys, Summer 3 brothers were taken from them, okay? And they were placed in foster care, I believe temporary. Child custody. Mask. Somebody wearing a mask. Cloudy judgment. No one's helping. I am just too damn through, family. I am just too damn through. I am just too damn through. Oh boy. Let me see something. I'm getting ready to end this. I'm just trying to see do I need to look into any other energies. I looked into 1 and 7. I looked into 8. I didn't do 5 because their last name Wells, W is 5, okay? The W numerically, that's 5. I'm going to end it. Let me look at 5 real quick. I'm not going to go too far back. I'm just going to go back a little bit. And let me look at the energy of 5. I'm going to end it, okay? Let me look at 5. I'm going to end it. All right. Okay, I'm going to start right here. I don't want to go too far back because it'll take too long. It will take too long. I just don't want to leave anything out. So I'm going to look at 5 because the last name Wells is W. I just want to look at that real quick. Okay, so 5 cannot move. Buried. Bus station. Shipping people. Big organization. Competition around. What in the world were they into? Wrapped up. Reading glasses. cocaine, family member, stage event, and I am just too through. Restraining order, bed sheets, guilt by association. That's just being guilty due to who you know, okay? Guilt by association. Due to who you know that you brought inside your circle, close enough to get to your daughter. Okay? Fast food, accident, scream, waste, sold. I don't mean no harm. It like baby girl was sold. Okay? It like she was sold. Campsite, bad finance, married couple, married, the whales, garbage bag, stalker, check the neighborhood, not missing, gaslighting. That's pretty much throwing the authorities off in the public. Telling people, just throwing all kind of narratives out there, gaslighting people to try to throw people off. That's right. That's 5. The whales. W equals 5. Gaslighting, not missing. Check the neighborhood. Trafficking, sold, drug dealer. I did a reading on her. The mom knew somebody that was a drug dealer, her supplier, but allegedly she could have been messing with him also. Offer, about receiving some kind of offer. Drinking, fight, local area. Off a walking path. Lord, have mercy. Near garage. I'm trying to remember, did some of them have a garage on their property? I'm trying to remember, did some of them have a garage on their property? But anyway, somebody's property, near behind building, near garage. Cooler, pawns, box, auto parts, okay? My brother's keeper. Corruption, dishonest, fraudulent, conducted by those in power that abuse their power. So it's a lot of that going on in the area. Not looking back. Mama's finished. Unhealthy sexual urges. Well, the dad, Don, we know about his background. Hello, somebody. The whales, you get it? Not being honest. I feel like the reason they were playing dumb, okay, and act like they don't know too much. Cause according to the numeric, and what they didn't know they found out. Okay, what they didn't know they found out was their parents found out. So what they didn't know that they did find out, they wasn't telling nobody. And you know why? Cause it's guilt by association. Whoever these person is that's tied to some other big organization or whatever the case may be that Candace may know. See, they don't want to be tied to it. Talks of divorce. And I believe that they're probably going to get divorced in the near future. Talks of divorce. Do not tell me what to do. Creating drama. Has secret accounts. Bitterness. I told y'all numerology ain't no joke. Cold-hearted. Fights at home. Flirting. No closure. Detached. Open marriage. Okay, so allegedly they have an open marriage. Okay. Silence them. Paying off victims. Interesting. No wonder nobody is not talking. Tunnels. Home. Wouldn't that be interesting if there was a tunnel under that house? It's a tunnel somewhere. I got here tunnels. And I got here home. Fraud. Dismemberment. Affair. Serial killer. Because we saw genocide. So somebody's known for taking people out anyway. That's tied to that family. Guilt by association. Somebody, whoever they know. Crossing boundaries. Psychopath. Misunderstood. Others around. Unknown pop-up visit. Gained up on me. Surprise visit. Oh, boy. So there you have it. Summer, wherever you are, okay? Due to the fact of your family dynamic, I'm praying that you are in the loving, eternal arms of our Father that's in heaven. For I truly believe you are a angel, okay? And you better off. That's how I truly feel. Anyway, this was my numerology video on Summer's well, okay? At the time, she was 5 years old when she went missing from Tennessee. And could she still be with us? Yes, but I'm not sensing her, okay? I do feel that when she was taken, she was alive, and she was alive for a while. But as you see, we seeing the energy of trafficking, being sold, sex slave, okay? So the unthinkable is going on with her, okay? It came out in all of our readings, us energy readers. I've done readings on her, and there are other readers. I can't think of their names, but my sister in the spirit, Misty Brady, done readings on her. A lot of us have. My sister in the spirit, Undisputed, she's done readings on Summer, okay? My sister, I got a brain freeze moment, but you all knows who you are, and I apologize right now. I'm just too through when it comes to this damn reading. I really am. But I just want to thank you all for caring, and let's send lots of love and light towards Summer's way. And for any readers who's watching this, thank you for your service as well for doing readings on Summer and bringing awareness to her case. This is my way of keeping her story out there, okay? So, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And loving light to Summer. May she rest in power. Thank you for watching.